Hello, it's Alistair here again, and this is my first Doctor Who review, and I am going to start off with a Big Finish audio story of Doctor Who, and it's the fourth Doctor, fourth Doctor audiobook in the series. It's called Destination Nerva, and you have to see the Doctor Who. It's based on, if you haven't seen the the Doctor Who program episode of Doctor Who, the Wing Shang, where he has the outfit there. He still has that in this. Well, obviously you can't see it, but yeah. It starts straight after, and it actually continues like a couple of lines. It starts a couple of lines from the end of the Wing Shang, and it uses that as an introduction, and this particular one has like a small introduction story at the start. It's like the character comes back. Well, the character comes back at a later point in the story, but he's kind of changed, and this leads up to where we first see the Doctor again. So it actually starts off, even though it's a space episode. It starts off at in England in a I think it's Victorian or Edwardian time, and he goes to the mansion, and you find that these aliens have landed in this on Earth in this, and they've landed in this mansion, or in the grounds, and you see that the British, they're in England, obviously, because Doctor Who is obviously in England, because that's the only place where they ever go on Earth, apart from America, but that's just, Anyway, they land in Britain, and it's the British Empire at this point. So, and they've got that real, all for the Empire sort of thing, where it's everything for the Empire, and they basically, what they do is it's kind of unbelievable that they've overrun these aliens, advanced species and stuff, but they managed to overrun the aliens, get on the ship, and go to, and they get introduced back again in the thing that I also explained. Anyway, he's called Lord Jack, played by Tim Trilora, and it's actually got Tom Baker and Louise Jameson doing the Doctor and Leela. You've also got Dr. Alice Foster, Raquel Cassidy, who's played by Raquel Cassidy. McCullens is Billa Sam Green, and Laura Krasik is Tilly Gaunt, and Jim Hooley is Kim Wall. Lord Jack is the lord of a British lord in the army. I think he was an adventurer. Jim Hooley is, I think he's a technician on later on in the thing, because Nerva you can't guess by the picture, there is a station, and it's a dock actually, and it's mentioned. Nerva is mentioned in a program in one of the episodes in thing, and actually is based around Nerva, and I haven't seen it, but it is anyway that Dr. Alice Foster is the doctor on the spaceship. Yep, and that's her there. There, if you can't see it there, and it goes. McCullen is the guy who plays the caretaker in the mansion at the start off with. Gillen Giles Moore. He's another member of the team who goes on the spaceship. Yeah, and in total the whole thing's like 60 minutes. It's got some bits at the end to do with some other stuff, and the synopsis is, after saying their goodbyes to Professor Lightfoot and Henry Gordon, who Henry Gordon Jaeger, who also have the spin-off series in this as well, and have obviously in the Wings of the Shine, and the Doctor and Leela respond to an alien distress call being from Victorian England. Yeah, that's right. It is beginning off a journey that will take them to the newly built space dock Nerva, where a long overdue homecoming is expected. A homecoming that could bring about the end of the human race. That I should also mention that this story I think this is like a 6 or 9 episode arc, and this one has Layla in, and I think the next one has Romana, and it's all about Leela she's learning to be like a lady in like what you expect a lady to be, not like this warrior, fierce warrior from an alien race that is born to kill and stuff like that. She learns. She's actually rather clever, actually. Yeah. The Doctor in this, very well done. It's actually him voicing it, and very good. It's about spoilers at this point. If you don't want to listen to this bit, come back later. Well, it's about there's an infection that absorbs living things like humans, and it comes from. It's actually caused by an alien species from the start, which is to like kill them because in the future these people who take the ship go to the planet and end up taking over and try and make it like a colony like they do on Earth with Africa and stuff like that. They took over it and taken everything, and these are a very peaceful race of aliens. They didn't have any weapons and stuff, but they had these diseases from like a long time in the past, and they used it to infect the aliens and humans, and they didn't know, so they took it with them to Earth, and basically not to Earth, to the station, the Nerva, and they don't know, and they end up getting infected, and then they keep absorbing people on the station, like as they get infected with this stuff. It changes their like molecular structure, and they end up like absorbed into this thing. In the end, and it like fills an expanse, and in the end they are given an antidote, they get infected, but they think they get infected by the aliens because they take them in part through, and they think they get infected by them because they just like they feel no regret about this because they have actually destroyed their way of life. Humans have, and you also find that yeah, I forgot to mention it's written and directed by Nicholas Briggs, the guy who voices it, the Daleks and Cybermen in the TV series, which is good. Yeah, as I was saying, you kind of see that her, Dr. Alison Foster had a child who died, and it's like, that's the reason why she came out there, because she wanted to get away and do something useful for life, which is understandable. Anyway, yeah, so they get, and the good thing is that this is the only thing that you think it's not down to the Doctor that actually saved the day. It's a matter of chance, and it's a matter of someone else intervening to save the Doctor and his friends. It's not like any other Doctor story. I've got to admit that that I listened to or watched or read. Yeah. Anyway, it's because the vaccine ends up killing the whole thing, and it talks about unity, and it wants to combine with everything else. Like unity, they think the British Empire was a good thing, obviously because it's part of the British Empire. So they think it was a good thing that they want to combine the whole world so they could they're going to go back to Earth so they could like combine the Earth and everything to become this like one master race, which would be awful because it's like one being, and well, that'd be just really boring. But it's really one conscious. Anyway, it ends with them going to the TARDIS, and they leave, and they go to somewhere else on another story, which I do have. I'll be reviewing if you like this one, and I might review it next time, depends if I have the time. Anyway, yeah, this one was about 8, I think. Yeah, about £8, about 8 or 9 quid. They are very expensive. If you they're more expensive than the ones you get from the BBC because they're based on the books. These are original stories. They're not from any books, and these are completely original in none of the TV series or books. These are completely original for audiobooks, and which is good. Yeah, as I said, 9 episode, 9 story arc. This it features only, it goes, that's everything pretty much. Anyway, as I say, please tell me what you would like. If you want me to review my whole collection of stuff, obviously DVDs, audiobooks, TV, Doctor Who TV, or Doctor Who audiobooks, or Doctor Who books, or comics, or obviously not comics, graphic novels, or paperbacks, or trades. Yes, that's it, trades, or books. Got loads of books. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. TV series. I've got a few TV series I could do with those if you want. Just to say, I am from Britain, so obviously if you can't tell from the accent, yeah. I don't have a lot of American series, but if you ask, I might try and see if I can get some on Amazon. If you ask. Anyway, like, subscribe, and if you really dislike it, can you tell me why you don't why you dislike it, why you like it, so I can try and do more of what you like and try to do less of what you dislike, and maybe I might need some help with the people like to tell me what recording equipment I would need, which is good, yeah. Anyway, so thank you for listening, and obviously I said subscribe and whatever before, so thank you for listening.